Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to show you guys first time booting up the JynxBox Android HD Mini. This is the first boot. Now we're just logging into Android itself. So yes, at first you will get the robot logo, and then you will see the Android itself, and after that, as soon as it logs in, this is the introduction that you're going to see. So just to demonstrate, I have to let you guys know that I am using the gyro remote. It makes a lot of sense to have this, since you can use it just like the Wii remote, so you can move it around the screen itself. Alright, once you have it, you can see in the bottom from the left side that this is the enter key or the exit key. The next one is the home button, so it just goes back into home screen itself. This one is the multitasking screen, that whatever is running, you can just click on this and it shows you what other applications are there. This one is for volume down and for volume up. If we go into the east side of at the bottom of the screen, you can see there's a time, and also if you're connected with Wi-Fi. Right now there is an update that's just downloading right now, so there you go, it's about 22% done. Now remember that before I try to do this, I have launched it, and just to make sure that everything is good, so that's why some of my settings are already there, but I haven't finished the welcome screen. So this one is set up, it's really good. Just click next. So I like to use the English from United States. I leave it as input method, which is the default method itself. I will just click next. Now the date and time, you can click on it and set this part up, that where you locate it. So you can put it as the network provided, which I don't suggest you do that. You have to go into select time zone and select your correct location and set it up. After that, you have to click next, and you'll come back on this screen. Just click next again. Right now it shows that what screen resolution would you like to set up. Just so I can make this video, I set it up as 720p, but if you click on it, you can set it up as 1080p also. One thing you gotta remember, that the JynxBox Android HD Mini, yes, it does support the 1080p. So that means if you have a big screen, go ahead, hook it up right at the back of your big screen and take advantage of it. Right now I'm just setting it up as 720p, so I'll just get out of this and click next. Display position, you can just click on it and set it up, and it actually indicates to you what you need to do. So press and hold in order to zoom in or zoom out, which direction, that type of thing. So at the meantime, I don't want to set it up, so I will just go back and I will just click next, and then it will talk about your Wi-Fi setup. So you can just click on this and you can set up your Wi-Fi wherever it is. Once it's set up, click next, and then it will talk to you about the buttons that Google Play Store or the region. So I left it as United States one and click next. That's it, you're done. Just press finish. This is the first screen that you're going to see. So yeah, there is a little analog clock, you can just move it to the side, and also there's a camera. Remember that if you do have a camera, you can hook it up, you can take advantage of that. But if you don't have it, just leave it here, or if you want to remove it, just go on the top and it says remove, let it go there. You can see that there is on the top, you have a little Google search. You can click on it and it will bring up the search, and you can search something in Google, or just press the exit key or this button right here and it will exit out. Now let's go into our applications to see what's installed. So you can see right now that we have the app installer. The next one is browser. Remember that this browser is not Flash player browser, but it's fully capable of almost playing anything. Since there is a player built in, if it's a HTML5, it will go and bring up your regular movie player and it will just play it on that, or the media player itself, and it will play it. The next part is the calculator. You can use it using your remote. Next part is the calendar. So if you have anything set up through your Google email, you can sync it and it will set up there. Next part is camera. If you have an external, you can connect, it will work. Other part is the clock. So the clock also, you can set it up, or you can just click on it and it should tell you the time. This is really good if you want to set up an alarm, and if you have a big screen, this is going to be really big, which is awesome. Again, there is other apps that you can install, so that way will show you the time. I will cover that on a future video, but at the meantime, if you have anything downloaded, you can just click on it and it will show you whatever you downloaded. Remember that I have reset this device, so just that way I can launch it again. And you can see right now I have the XBMC, the latest one that just been launched a few hours ago. That's the one I installed. And the next part is the email. So if you want to set up your email, you can see it too. Movie player, it will play almost any type of movies, MTVs, AVIs, XVids, all of them will be able to play now if you have it connected via USB. But if you want to stream, there's a little trick to it. Another part is the music player, which will play your any type of music that you have connected either via micro SD card or the USB connection itself, and it will play it for you. Next part is the networks you want to set up. If you have more than one provider and you want to disconnect from one and connect it to the next one, one, you can do it from here. Next part is the picture player. If you have your Google Android phones and you have the micro SD in there and you want to take it out, put it into your JynxBox Android HD Mini, you can just play it from here and it will play all of your pictures in really good quality. Next part is the Play Store. I will get into it in a few seconds. I will go next. Search button. Any kind of apps. If you have a lot of apps and you cannot find it, click here and it will take you to that and you can search for it. Next part is settings, and I will get into this too. The other part is update. You can see right now on the bottom there's a little arrow that is pointing down. There is an update right now available, and it's just downloading it via our Wi-Fi. So it is 69% done and it's still downloading. So we will just go back, and the XBMC. Remember that this XBMC is natively installed on it, but I just updated it. So yeah, there is an update available. You can just update it. Now I'm just going to go one by one and to everything. So the next part I will cover is the widget. Widgets, you can bring it to your main screen by just going on top and just holding onto it, and it will tell you where you want to position it. Remember that with this is so cool that if you don't have just one screen, you can grab it, hold it and go to the side, and you have another screen and you have another screen, so that way you can move the screen itself. It looks really nice in 3D, and you can see right now the background is moving with it, which I really like. So once that's done, let's go back into the settings itself. We will go back into apps and we will just cover the rest. So Play Store is where you can download your apps from. For first time you do have to set it up. It will ask you to enter your Gmail account in order to go in. And there you go. So now you can see it says if you want to create a new account or you have an existing. Since I have an existing, I will just enter it and go next. So once you click the enter button, it will start signing in, and it says this may take a few minutes. It depends to the connection of your internet of how long this will take. Usually it doesn't take that long. So there you go. It will ask you to enter your credit card number, but it says skip. Let's skip it right now. There you go. This is the first launch. So there it says that we will keep this as a backup for the account, and we will just click next. And it will ask us that we have to accept the terms for the Google Play itself. So we will just accept it, and now we're just waiting for it to come up. Again, first time when you're trying to set this up, it may take a few minutes. So not to bore you guys, I will bypass some of the scenes. As soon as it loads, this is what you're going to see. Again, it changes. These tiles and everything will change, so we're not going to talk about it right now. But yes, as soon as you go in, you're going to see these little ads that is on it right now. These are the new apps and the new games and everything that's available. You can go to apps, you can go to books, magazines and movies. You can purchase a lot of things there too. There's a lot of free ones available also. So, or you can just go to search and search for an app or something that you need, and it will come up. The next section we're going to talk about is settings. Now under settings, there's a lot of things that you can see. The first thing that comes up is Wi-Fi and where you connect it. You can also change it to any other ones that's available on your list. The next part is Bluetooth. So if you have a USB dongle that is Bluetooth, you can connect it. It will connect you and it will work. The next part is more VPN, mobile networks or proxy settings. Sounds, this is the output that we use. Display, you can change wallpaper. Output mode. Display position, font size if you want to make it smaller or bigger, and the only one that we have is the HDMI connector in order to output our videos. The next part is the storage. It's nicely color coded for us in order to know that how much of the space we're using. Right now, since this is just launched, I don't have many things on this. You can see that there is 2 GB available. It's still that we can install a lot of things on it, and to 2 places. So 2 GB is here, so 1.8 is available. And for the apps and other things that we want to download is 862 MB and only 792 MB available at the moment. But if you have something like USB storage you want to hook it up, it will show underneath. Or if you have the external micro SD you want to connect to it, it will show under this section right here. The other part is the apps, what apps you have installed. Now I only have installed XBMC at the moment since the other one is still downloading. The next section we'll talk about is the location services. I didn't turn it on. Next part is the security. If you want to set up any kind of password or anything, you can set it up right here. Language input, I always keep it under spell correction, and when you're typing something it will spell check it for you. The rest I'm gonna leave on a default. This part is backup and restore, so if you wanna factory reset it, you can do that. I don't have anything saved yet. This is the only thing that will show up here. Next section talks about is the date and time, so you can set up your date and time. This is for developer section if you have anything creating an app. And the last part is the about the box itself. Remember that this video is about JynxBox Android HD Mini, and these are the specifications for it. It is running on Android version 4.0.4, so this is running on ice cream sandwich. Alright, so this covers the settings section. We will get out of this, and the last part is we're going back on the main screen. So if you want to make a shortcut, just hold on the icon itself, and now we can make an shortcut right on the main page, and that's it. You can just click on it and it will launch. Remember that you can change the backgrounds too by just holding the controller itself, the middle section, and you can change it to a live wallpaper, which it will be moving. I really like the water one, since you can just click anywhere and it will start rattling really nicely. So I will just set that one up, and there you go. So today I came out to show you guys an introduction into Android 4.04 on our JynxBox Android HD Mini. I hope you guys like my video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xbmcandriod.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and thank you.